Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Guru today on Path of Titans, and today we're doing another mod review of the most biggest dinosaur in Path of Titans. It literally is the biggest herbivore in the whole game. Actually, it's the biggest dinosaur in the whole game. The Argentinosaurus. This giant herbivore is freaking massive, very slow, but very awesome at the same time. And today, guys, we're going to be covering some of the things it does, the collecting, the drinking, the eating, and a few other bits and bobs of this giant herbivore. Yeah, it's a giant dino, and I really would recommend getting this thing because it's literally the only giant dinosaur you're going to ever have in Path of Titans. Even though I'm hearing that there's a update coming to Path of Titans with covering a new ability to have flying dinosaurs and maybe ocean dinosaurs. That's gonna be pretty cool. But until then, I guess we gotta stick with modded type of creatures inside this game and what's completely laid down, and to show you some of the skins and stuff. First of all, it gets this skin as a standard type of skin. It has like these white stripes going down its back with a little bit of like a reddish orange color, with also black, almost like a Halloween type of theme area. Now I'm thinking of it. Next one is like a little bit of an orange color underneath its neck with a like a I don't know, I can't really tell what color that is. That's like a light dark black or something like that. But there's that skin. This one costs 500 marks. Yeah. Can I get a good spot? There we go. Then we have this one, which is a nice looking pattern on the sauropod. It's like a little bit of, how would you want to say it? See, like your neck disappears when it goes back there as soon as your tail. It has like these like stripes all over its tail, on its neck, and a little bit of lines on its body with like a little bit of black, like a reddish looking color with also white making its outlines. This costs 1,000 marks. Next one is like a little bit like a white with black cracks inside of on its neck, leading down to its body with a little bit white and a little bit of like a dark gray looking color and stuff like that. And this one costs 1,500 marks. Then you have this one, which has this cool outlining like stripes on its neck. Towards its chest, it's like a more bigger black colored, and then you get like smaller blacker ones. Then its head's like a little bit like a black, and its back is like a dark gray or something like that. But this one costs 1,000 marks. Then your next one, oof, this looks like a reddish, really dark reddish looking or orange looking color. Not too much of a black color involved with it. Oh wait, there is some black in it, but not too much. But this one costs 1,500 marks. Then you have the pattern that I have for it. It's with a little bit of black in it, with a little bit of like gray and brown inside of it. It has this nice cool pattern all throughout the neck and the tail and the legs, both the front of the legs and rear of the legs. It just looks freaking cool. And this one I think did cost like around 1,500 marks, I think. Next is, oof, my goodness, this is a bright color. We got like a yellowish head and a nice looking pattern in the back of this tail with a orange yellowish look with black stripes, and then its body's like just a little bit like a dark gray or something like that. Can't tell. But this one costs 3,000 marks. Then the next pattern is this one with like a light gray on its belly and like a bluish, like a navy blue color, and a little bit black stripes here and there. On its chest right there, looks like it has like two, I don't know what you want to call that, but stripes on its body, stripes on its tail as well. This one costs 3,000 marks. Did I say how much marks does this cost? 3,000 for that one as well. And like this one is 3,000. This one is a, whoa, it's like a volcanic one on its neck with a whole bunch of reddish orange color volcanic like stripes all throughout its body and its head and its tail. But it's a little bit black in there. It looks like it's like a volcanic kind of dino. It costs 3,000 marks. Next is the albino one. The one you're probably all wanting to know about. It's the white colored Argentinosaurus. And this costs 5,000 marks. If you want to have an albino dinosaur, go right ahead. Then the last one is a black one, completely black, with costing 5,000 marks. Pretty much pretty cool. Yep. I kind of like the white ones, because, well, I mean, in real life, it's hard to find a white animal, and even in the game, you barely run into players with white dinos, unless if you've been playing the game for ever since the game launched, which was, it's been a while now, so yeah. First off, the dinosaur has some abilities. The headbutt, a quick headbutt attack, can be used while running, so you could use it. The front stomp and deals heavy damage from the front, so you can use it as well. Something small is underneath you. Then you have herbivore, able to eat berries and fruit. Moderate food drain. So as moderate food drain, you lose less food, but you can only eat berries and fruit. Next one is the generalist. Can eat just about everything, so you can basically just eat about like basically everything except probably meat, of course. But yeah, you can definitely do that. And then fast recovery. Eat berries and fruit. Decreases hunger and thirst. Depletion rates increases maximum speed, and water amount decreases max stamina and stamina recovery rates. So you decrease max stamina and stamina recovery rate, but you increase food and water amount. And yeah, it looks like you got a lot of good things for that, but it depends on which one you want to do. I mean, I kind of like the fast recovery because you get like 3 cool abilities and like maybe 2 decreases things, but you know, whatever. And then you have standard hide, standard stats with no positive or negative traits. Oops. And then you have decrease thin hide, decreases defense, increase movement speed. So this decreases your defense, but also increases movement speed. Next, I'm going to keep that marked. Solidified hide increases bleed heal, increases bleed heal rates at the cost of defense. So you're losing defense, but at the same time you're gaining bleeding heal. I'm guessing I'm reading that completely right. Then you have the back left stomp and deals heavy damage, requires no movement, so you don't have to be moving by using the back stomp. So that means if a small dinosaur gets into your butt behind and you just can't get them, this stomp attack will just help you out. Then you have a tail attack, an attack that deals heavy damage, which is again good for the back stomp. You could use these to stop a dinosaur from being behind you and actually hurting you a lot more. And then you have the voice, increases the armor of all modded sauropods in your group within 30 meters for 40 seconds, able to stack up to 3 times. So this is actually boosting your sauropod herd for at least 40 seconds, and you can do it 3 times. So I'm not sure what the math is. You guys want to go ahead and deal with that idea of the math area, go right ahead. 40 times, 3 times, 40 seconds with 3 times. Yeah. And if you have a herd of 3 of these guys, I don't know how many you can have of these guys in a herd, but they are pretty freaking gigantic. And yeah, with all that covered, let's get a drink. Maybe this giant dinosaurs are thirsty. thirsty boy. Though sadly you can't eat out of trees, so that would have been the coolest thing because my head actually literally reaches the tree line. But this thing is literally the most biggest dinosaur you're ever going to come across in Path of Titans. And look at that, it literally sticks its head way out there. You don't even have to get that close to the water to actually get a drink. Yeah, that's pretty cool, if you ask me. Hang on, let me check something else here. Alright, there we go. But there we go, we drunk some water, and I don't think you guys want to see this thing swim at all. It's a very big dinosaur, very slow dinosaur, but it's fun at the same time. You know what, while we're down here too, let's look at some of the abilities. For one, let's look at the toes. Oh, that's the head swipe. That's what tail comes up, pull down. There's head swipe. That's the toe swipe. Oh. Oh! Okay, so it moves forward while it's doing it. Huh. That's pretty cool. And this. Now that, I bet, really freaking would hurt if that would be an actual attack for this giant beast. But it's a cool looking herbivore. I do like it, and I do think it's a nice one. Oh, actually, you know what? While we're down here, let's collect some branches. See how it collects. I mean, that's the biggest thing, though. You gotta worry about is going across these trees like this. Since this is such a big dinosaur, yeah. So it looks like it takes this one leg and just pulls all the branches towards it. So that's a pretty cool animation right there. I mean, let's collect all these branches up. I mean, it's kind of hard to see the branches because of how big this giant dino is. I mean, I thought I would never see something this big in this game. It's kind of hard to find where the branches are down there. I think we're stuck. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're not stuck. We're not going to get out the branches with this guy. Simply because they're just too freaking hard to freaking get. When you're fully grown like this, it's... I don't think anything is going to want to attack you. But then I have no clue. Because usually something this big doesn't really have a predator that wants to hunt it. Yeah, there is a Argentinosaurus, but, well, I don't think Gigas would rather waste their time of hunting a sauropod this gigantic. And if you're in a herd, it's even harder for a Giga to hunt. Now, if you're probably by yourself, and then maybe a Giga could attack you and start doing some big damage to you. But, well, I mean, if you use your wits and skills, if you know how to use it, then you basically come out of it unscarred and unhurt. But it's going to take us a little while to get there to where the berries are to find some food. Sadly though, it wants us to collect branches, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. If we can, I'll try to, but it's just so amazing how big this thing is though. I mean, it's truly the most biggest sauropod we have in this game. Like the biggest. And can I even fit up here? Oh boy. I don't think I can fit up here, guys. Well, at least this way. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem of being the biggest dinosaur in the game. Spots like this becomes very hard for you to actually move around. So I guess let's try to take it a completely different way. Yeah. And this video might be just a little bit longer, but you know, whatever. If you guys have dealt with my Uncharted videos and maybe even my Assassin's Creed or my Ark videos, you know those are sometimes could be pretty decently long. Mostly the Uncharted series, well, we just did Uncharted episode 8, and we just did a Ark video with calling it episode 8 as well. So between my Uncharted and Ark video is actually on par with each other, being the same amount of episodes. Yeah. Can we make it up? Too bad I can't just go in first person and look. That would have been a very cool idea. Can we make it up this area? Nope. Again, too small of a location to make it up. I don't know if we can get up there towards the branches. Okay. Let's see, can we make it up this one? It looks like we could barely make it. That's the thing about being the most biggest dinosaur in the game, is that your speed is so freaking slow. But we'll see how fast the stamina drains, and I'm sorry if this is butchered so badly. Yep, okay. I figured that much. Alright. We can barely make it up here. But, I mean, the stamina don't drain too quickly, which is really good. Because this thing is gigantic. I mean, just think of seeing its head popping over a ridge. That's scary. That's scary as heck, man. But I do like it. It's one of its own kind in the game. Now we do have a sauropod in the game, but it's not as big as this thing is. It's a little bit smaller. It's a lot more faster too. But this thing is cool because it's just so gigantic, so freaking big. Now I noticed like some kind of berries up here. Ah, wait, it's right over here. It's the berries. I guess. Oh boy. I'm so sorry for that. Just got a little cough in my throat a little bit. But, I mean, what else to say about this thing? Well, probably not much. Just, I think I see the berries right over there, too. That's how frickin' big this thing is. You could just go ahead and see the frickin' berries, or what you're looking for, because you can look over ridge lines is a little bit more better than other dinosaurs without getting any closer than you have to. I mean, this thing is gigantic though, but awesome at the same freaking time. I know I keep on saying this, but you know, I'm a dinosaur fan, and what I gotta say, being a massive dinosaur person really benefits a lot if you're playing dinosaur games. And it sounds like it just keeps on making noises too without me. I can't. Maybe it's because it's getting hungry. I don't know. And look at that. We don't even have to get any closer towards it. Too bad we can't really see it, how it eats too much. But, you know, what the developers should do is allow sauropods eat off of branches. I bet they could do it. That would be a cool idea for sauropods this size to literally eat off of branches instead of eating these small puny bushes. Because there'll be nothing left for the smaller dinosaurs and the ones that can't eat off of the trees and stuff. What would be cool to see though is the Diplodocus type of dinosaur, or the Brachiosaurus. That would be a nice sauropod to see in the game. But as you can see, it's completely eating, and it's let's change the time of day. There we go. Let's keep on eating this bush. Let's eat it all, and let's actually get completely full. I was just switching the time of the day so it becomes a little more lighter, so you guys can see what's going on. And then we gotta make our travel back towards the beach to see and hear how this dinosaur makes its voice. Now, would I recommend this thing? Yeah, I would. I mean, as you can see there, we just completely demolished that bush. There's nothing left of it. I mean, what do you expect? This is a giant dinosaur. And I mean, if they could, if the developers could, they could probably make it where dinosaurs this size could literally eat off of branches, off of trees, instead of eating small bushes like that. It's fine when you're a small baby, but not so much when you're an adult. And I understand that they weren't expecting something this gigantic to be into the game, probably, because this is a modded dinosaur. Now, I would expect this thing to take bad fall damage. So basically, taking fall damage from heights like that will probably more likely kill you. If not kill you, don't like hurt you so badly. Yeah. That's the thing about this gigantic creature. And we can already hear the frickin' dead corpse up there. Well, ain't that something? But now we gotta get back over here to this beach, and I mean we could do it right here, but I don't want to. I want to get over here. I just want to walk a little bit more. Now, are we going to be doing this survival series with these dinosaurs? I don't know yet. That's still a questionable thing. Am I going to do it? I might. I might. I mean, with this type of dinosaur, you do have somewhat questionable areas of doing things if you want to. But let's get quiet and hear how this dinosaur does his stuff. That's nice. Okay. I like how its nose kind of like, I don't know what you want to call it, but let's hear this one. Ah, that's the shake. Okay. Looking around. See this one. Ah, that's just wait. We'll see that again. It's like it's looking at its feet. That's pretty cool. Another nice little animation. And nothing there. That's basically all the animations, all the attacks this thing can do. And yeah, I mean, this is a giant dinosaur, guys. If you want something big in your world, you want something big to play with and mess around in a server, or maybe in a single player world, just mess around with a giant dinosaur, this would be the dinosaur for you guys, because look how big this thing is. It's like I said, it's the biggest dinosaur in the game, and who would not want to pick this thing up, because it's completely free to grab your hands on this mod. Yeah, I'm excited to play with it, and I bet you guys would be too, if you wanted to pick up a mod with the most biggest dinosaur in Path of Titans. But you know what, guys, I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.